Have you ever wondered what keeps our lights on, trains running, or clean water flowing from our tap? We can thank OT for this. And no, it's not overtime. OT stands for Operational Technology. But what is it exactly? Let's find out. Hi everyone, I'm Cyber Sandy. With me today are Yee Xiang and Bonnie from CSA's Critical Information Infrastructure Division. They're here to tell us more about OT and why it is vital in keeping our essential services running. Let's dive right in. So, Yee Xiang, what exactly is OT?
Operational technology, or OT, it refers to computer system that monitors and control physical processes, like those used in power plants, water treatment facilities, and transport network.
It is all around us and powers many of the essential services that we rely on every day. Computer systems directly involved in the provision of essential services such as water, energy, transport, etc. are termed Critical Information Infrastructure, or CII for short.
Yes, so think of the MRT signalling system. It ensures safe and efficient train operations and the electricity that powers up our homes and appliances.
Cybercriminals are now able to compromise IT systems connected to the internet, secure their foothold, and move to the OT systems to disrupt the delivery of essential services. A cyber attack on OT can disrupt services, threaten national security, and put lives at risk. With increasing automation in these sectors, more OT systems are being digitalized, which also means that they are more exposed to cyber threats.
That's right. Adoption of technologies such as Industrial Internet of Things, with their embedded sensors and microprocessors, have created new attack surfaces for threat actors to exploit. Globally, we are seeing more attacks from Advanced Persistent Threats, or APT, cybercriminal syndicates, and even hacktivists targeting OT.
Let's take a look at the Ukraine power grid attacks in 2015 and 2016. Hackers compromised Ukraine's energy infrastructure systems through the use of malware to manipulate the distribution substations, triggering blackouts for hundreds of thousands of people. In 2015, over 225,000 people were affected by a 3.5-hour electric service outage, whereas the attack conducted in 2016 was targeted at electricity transmission facilities, achieving larger total megawatt impacts that affected 1/5 of Kyiv's power supply.
Another example is Colonial Pipeline incident in 2021. A ransomware attack on the largest fuel pipeline in the United States drove Colonial Pipeline to shut down the pipeline operation. This caused widespread disruption of fuel supply along the East Coast, leading to fuel shortages, panic buying, and even price gouging.
These incidents show that protecting our OT systems and CII is fundamental to national security. How is Singapore addressing these cybersecurity challenges to keep our critical systems safe?
So the updated OT Cybersecurity Master Plan 2024 is Singapore's strategy to strengthen the cyber resiliency of the critical and non-critical sectors. This is where CSA plays a crucial role. Part of our work is to support and work alongside organizations running OT systems.
And we do this through implementation of nationwide initiative, best practice guidelines, and policies. The master plans put forth recommendations to address the people, process, and technology challenges faced by the OT community, and promotes adoption of secure by deployment principle across the OT system lifecycle.
On the operational front, some of the things that CSA does includes risk assessments, threat monitoring, and incident response to help organizations resume operations safely with minimal downtime.
What's it like from an organization's perspective, especially one that manages something as critical as our national water supply? Let's hear from Nancheng from PUB.
Hello, my name is Nancheng from PUB, Singapore's National Water Agency. From our reservoir to your tap, we make sure clean water reaches every home and business across our nation. Our operational technology system play a crucial role in this process. For example, these systems automatically adjust optimal chemical dosage and operate complex filtration equipment to treat water. The systems also provide instant water quality feedback to the control center. This level of precise control and monitoring helps us maintain Singapore's high standards of water quality 24/7.
These OT systems are clearly essential to Singapore's water operations, and they also make very attractive targets for cyber threats. What steps does PUB take to ensure these systems stay resilient?
We work closely with industry partners and CSA to implement measures to keep our water infrastructure secure. This includes regular system reviews, secure design practices, and making sure we maintain clear segmentation between our networks.
Could you walk us through some of these measures PUB has put in place?
Of course, here are some key practices we follow. First, we design our OT networks like a fortress, with tight physical security, clear boundaries between IT and OT networks. This minimizes entry points into our OT network system. Second, we prevent unauthorized activities within the network through strict technical and administrative controls to closely monitor our system 24/7. And finally, we adopt a risk-informed patching strategy, which just means prioritizing software or firmware updates based on how critical or relevant the risk is, so that the most important vulnerabilities are fixed first.
Thanks, Nanchen. It's a great reminder that when it comes to protecting our critical systems, cybersecurity isn't just a back-end concern, it's a frontline priority. I've learned so much about OT systems today, from what they are to why they matter and how we're protecting them. And I hope you have too. That's a wrap for today's episode. I'm Cyber Sandy, and I'll be back with more cyber tips and insights.